Beautiful people, welcome Truth Serum Nation. It's your host. Um, I am beat. These nature walks are wearing me out, but got to get it in, and little by little, get a little stronger. So grab a coffee, a soda, anything. Come hang out. Try to get Angelo back on. Hit or miss, but we'll see what happens. Uh, so uh, these soap opera twins, they're unreal. The soap opera twins, Mutt and Jeff. I mean, how far do they want to go? How far do you guys want to go? Okay, I usually don't have to take notes. Okay, but it's you know it's mind-boggling. They're so worried about me. They're so worried about a guy with 1,000 subscribers. And they're going back and forth on the videos. Oh, look at this, look at that. Ba, 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 ba. Number one, I wasn't a gangster. I don't want to be a gangster. Okay? So put that to bed. All right? Number two, they have cell phones in prison. Put that to bed. Okay? Number three, oh, you're a speech expert on therapy about people's accents and everything else. And then you say a prison doesn't exist. Well, that prison does exist. Come on, Speedy Google. Come on, Speedy Google. You're slacking off. Come on, Speedy Gonzalez. Come on. Then he goes on there and he says, "Oh, if you're 60 or over, I'm 60, then you don't qualify to talk about the mob." Who is this guy? Who the hell hired this Mama Luke to be the sheriff of mob talk? This sawed-off runt, Mama Luke. Who hired him to be the sheriff? Some sawed-off barstool reject. Who hired him? That he's the all-end knowledge, and he's the end of all the knowledge about this and that. Look, yeah, really, that's if you had to get off an island and depend on his word, I think you'd say, "No, thank you, buddy. No, thank you." Okay, all right. They can't take the pressure. They're seething over there, and it's you know. You just report like RJ Roger, report. So then it's like, oh, well, I got to write because there's movies and producers that write stuff like The Sopranos and all this and that. Yeah, but they don't go try to patrol mobsters and MobTube. They don't, it would be ridiculous for them to say, some writer or producer of Sopranos or Goodfellas or somebody to say, oh, hey, Tony Gambino or Tony no whatever, that's wrong. That's wrong because I'm a writer and researcher and producer, and I'm telling you that's wrong. Come on, folks, this is common knowledge stuff. If they want to keep playing tit and tat and whatever they're doing, fourth grade gibberish, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. It's completely fine with me. Oh, he's up there smoking cigarette. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, he. Here, I'll light up another one. Look. Hey, Brett, tell Jeff I'm lighting up another one. Look, he's lighting up another one. He. What are these guys? Juvenile? Come on, folks. I try to spread love and compassion and good mental health awareness and things like that. They just want to engage. Why would the guy engage with me? Why does he want to engage with me? A guy with 75,000 subscribers, my little 1,000, because he can't get an interview like me. And guess what, folks? I might have some other ones coming up too. So that's all. Other people or whatever. So that could throw them into another tizzy. That could really. The guy's so concerned about my channel that he's not been putting his content up for his own stuff. He's so worried. Him and his little co-pilot. What's he saying now? What's he saying now? Well, what should we say about this? What should we say about that? Oh gosh. Tell me what to do, Jeff. No, you tell me, Brett. What are you guys, clowns? Come on. Holy cow. Oh, and well, then his godfather. Well, then he's got this godfather, and that's I told you my godfather wasn't a made man. So they know more about my godfather, and well, there couldn't be enforcers in the mob unless you were a made man. Why? Why? Are you going to dispute that, Mutton Jeff? Are you going to dispute that? That all the enforcers were made men? Go ahead. What? Go Google it. Okay, go Google it. Well, yeah, he's got this godfather, and he wasn't a made guy or whatever. Oh, Google it then, whatever. Google it, and then what are you going to find? All the enforcers in all the 5 mob families all had to be made men. Circus. This is common sense stuff. Common sense stuff. Then these Einsteins, when you receive a call from prison, it's supposed to say, do you want to accept a call from prison or for this inmate and that? And you could agree or not to agree. Here's another blunder. There's cell phones in prison. This is easy stuff. Everything they're trying to dispute is laughable. It's laughable, everything they're trying to dispute. It's laughable. Why? Because he wants to be the sheriff and run his narrative about something he was never in. You could only research limited, compromised information. And if he can't find it somewhere, it doesn't exist. According to Doughboy. If he can't find it, it doesn't exist. They're thinking, is that right, folks? What are your thoughts about that? If this guy, why don't he do like R.J. Roger, do his thing, and leave it at that? So, what else we got on this guy? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I don't want to talk about his athletic ability because he shamed himself over there. What do I got to get petty and immature? It's amateur hour with these guys. 2 little boys sitting over there. Oh gosh, let's rewind that. Let's rewind the tape. And yeah, listen. Okay, this is what the truth serum said. Yeah, rewind it and play. Rewind. What are these guys, clowns? Come on. They're like little bitches. Try to get a gangster on your channel, bro. That didn't rat. Okay. I'm in the process of getting another one, and when you guys want to start talking gibberish and all this and that, the guy's in New York. It is what it is. There, you guys are real cute about your little pity patty games, but we'll leave it at that. You think you could play pity patty stuff and everything else and sit behind your computers, blah, 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 blah. And, you could talk like that to Sammy the Bull Gravano. You'll never get him back on your show. And, you could play all these games. There's real people out there probably still, running around. So, playing all that kindergarten, all this. Jealous. Just jealous. That's all. Jealous. So if you want to continue to play fourth grade pity patty games, that's fine. You can't win. If you looked at the evidentiary material, they would say, who is this clown? They'd say, what's he worried about? Go do your documentaries and go to sleep at night wishing you were in the mob and all this. So, okay. Then he'll keep repeating, I don't want to be a gangster. Very well educated. I don't want to be a gangster. I wasn't around. I wouldn't want to be a made guy. That wasn't a future for me. I'm not a tough guy. He's the one that wants to be a gangster. That's why he engages with these guys. He does interviews and he engages them and he runs them over in the interactions because he's a frustrated gangster. He's got the pianos on the back wall and he's probably got a Sopranos blanket and a Sopranos pillowcase matching set. He goes to bed. I wish I was a gangster. I don't want to be a gangster. Okay? He wants to be a gangster. The sit down. What's sit down? A sit down in the mafia was a sacred thing. You're running around and do a YouTube channel called a sit down? You're fantasizing? Sitting down with who? You can't get any more recognizable names in there. Because what they're finding out about you, bro, is you're a hack. You've been on long enough. Finally took Sammy. Sammy figured it out. Because after a while, you could only play your little pity-patty games, try to ambush people, try to control the narratives, try to control the dialogue of these interactions, and that's it. Sooner or later, they don't need to entertain you. And if there's runaround guys that you want to interview just so they could get subscribers on their channel, they're going to soon find out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I wouldn't show my face next to your face on YouTube if I was on fire. Be put up there, be associated with that mug near me? No, I'll get whatever I can get organically. That's all. Because half these guys behind the scenes, and you get in bed with them, they'll turn on you just for the soap opera drama. These guys built their channels on the soap opera drama. Now, I've said a lot about Mike Francis, and we had some good interactions a million years ago. But you know what? I respect him. I've said some things about Mike Francis. But you know what? It's if you were in the life, you know the stressors. You know the psychology behind things. And maybe I'm wrong for trying to critique some things. I'll admit it. Maybe, trying to say, why did he do this? Why did he do that? But I still could say, okay, enough's enough, because that's how crazy that life is. But I think he's a nice guy. I think Mike is a nice guy. I think, at the end of the day, no soap opera drama between me and Mike Francis. I think I hope he goes on and does a life. Been through a lot. It's easy to play armchair quarterback and do this and that, but the stress that the psychological stress on these guys every day, the Joe Blow YouTuber can't realize it. To them, it's just theater. Then you got doughboys creating drama and everything else, and then they think they know the knowledge on all that. They will never know. So I like Mike Francis's political views. I thought the one video he did with the guy incarcerated, whatever. But that's all there. It's all right. This other clown, he don't qualify. If you're at a club, he can't get in the door. Oh, I'm a reporter for Joe Blow News. Well, get lost. Then when they tell him to get lost, then he'll report some gibberish. Okay. Yeah, all right. Go right ahead. If they want to keep playing, we could keep playing. That's all. But Doughboy is gonna get some ex-gangster somewhere peed off, and he thinks he's real cute. He gets people on, just like what he did to that Pete, and he's bullying the conversation. He's not asking the guy questions. He's saying, "Well, isn't this true? Well, isn't this true?" You don't do an interview like that. You're asked questions based on what you're thinking is something. You don't even have interview skills. That's why you're not going to get any more guests recognizable guests on your show. You've been made. You've been made. That's all there is to it. Do your documentaries and do all that stuff and rock and roll. Don't worry about what I do over here. That's all. Here's a comment. Don't forget FBS said he's coming for you, Jeff. Not the only one. Let them play them games. I mean, it don't serve me none if other people want to go out there and attack Jeff and Brett. Just leave me alone. I'm a Christian. I don't want to be tied up with these people. Come on. And gang up and do all that. Gang up. Oh, yeah. See, go on, rock and roll. Worry about me. What motivates a person to worry about Angelo or anything else? Why would they give it a second thought? You've been doing your channel. Wow, you never did that? You never did that? This isn't a mob channel. It's insanity. Phew, I knew it was a soap opera rodeo, but holy macaroni and cheese. So man, it's kindergarten. It's kindergarten. I've already communicated as eloquently and informatively as I possibly could. What do they not understand? Only you, the viewers, can decipher and make your interpretations or perceptions about stuff like that. I mean, what do you want? What else can you do? If that guy could get 75,000 subscribers, I could get 1 million. Not talking about the mob either. Not even talking about mob stories. They're blasé. They're blasé. No color, no personality. And look at Doughboy's the start of the introduction. Look at the Doughboy's introduction. That's all you could come up with. Hello.
Hey, Joe, it's me.
How you feeling tonight?
Oh, it's hotter than hell down here.
I was trying to watch the hockey and the basketball game. The Rangers are up 1-0, but you don't care about none of that.
Joe, I'm dying here. It's 150 degrees in this place.
Yeah, it's about 87 in my room right now, but I got to turn the air conditioner back on.
I got a fan on in here.
Oh, wow.
One of those makeshift ones.
Hmm?
Outside the room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You getting much sleep? You sleeping good?
I mean, not really. No, not really.
All right. Yeah, that's tough, boy. That's like an incinerator. At least I could turn the AC on. I'm sorry. But, well.
They got one of those makeshift fans outside the sun.
Oh, I remember Tommy Ye told me they had a 10-foot fan in one of the joints, and they would blow it. It was down south somewhere, but they would blow it all through the cell block, and it would be like just blowing hot air. It was blowing hot air, but oh well.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna survive it. But
yeah, it's not the Holiday Inn, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I did buy a couple chicken. I got chicken can of chicken.
Chicken noodle soup? Huh?
No, can.
Oh.
The can of chicken.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Like a tuna can that's in chicken. Yeah, I got 2 of those.
They can chicken in the joint?
No, it's in the commissary.
Oh, well, wow.
It's in can, like a tuna can, Joe.
Oh, all right. Okay, I know. I know. Wow. There's no salad? Did you get a nice fresh salad or something? Dietary?
Joe, don't get fresh, Joe.
Oh, all
Don't
right.
get fresh.
I know, man. I know. Well, just stay cool, man. It's 87 right now. It's 87 here. We've been having good weather. I'm gonna start to go back to the theme park and walk around. I could do my exercise. I've been exercising. I've been walking. You know, I smoke.
Yeah, you said that last time, yeah.
I know. I smoke, but try to get some longevity in. What the hell?
How's your weight, Joe? Are you still in good shape? You were real thin before.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get older, and I was thin, but I was getting a bigger gut, you know, which wasn't good. But I lost my gut. I was up to 237. Now I'm up to 20. I'm down to 201. So, but I got to cut down on the smokes. That's all there is to it. It's like my only vice, though. I drink the coffee and smoke. It's like my only action. It's like
It's tough to quit. It's the only stress relief. You know.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm feeling better and sleeping better. So, oh well. Yeah, that's what. Time flies fast, man. Time goes fast. You know, I mean, geez, it's just all of a sudden I was thin my whole life. Then I got a big gut. Wow. And it looked out of proportion with skinny legs. What the heck? Skinny legs and a big gut? Not good.
Well, you're working on it. So
Yeah. I know. Oh well. I don't know. I watch the sports, the playoffs, and I watch the horse races, and that's all. That's what I pass my time with. You know how I do it. I just pass my time.
yeah, I know how you do it, Joe. You're at every joint hustling the guys.
There ain't no more card games. There ain't no more card games, sir. No more card games. You know, that was a little.
They had a lot of big games.
Yeah.
Back then.
They tried to rob some of them games too.
They had the real big game on the escarpment.
On the what?
And the escarpment in Lewiston.
Oh yeah.
Up over the falls.
I worked that. Okay, I worked there before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, heavy hitters. They had a lot of bankers.
Yes, regular guys.
CEOs, executives. It was a white collar game.
Yeah. Rick P was in one that got robbed, but they knew the guy's voice. They knew the guy's voice. The guy owed a lot of money from gambling. He figured he'd rob the card game.
Well, Sam had to beat those games.
Oh, right.
Those were all sanctioned games.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They were run by, some of them were run by actually white collar, just civilians.
Right. They were good guys.
They had them at their house, and Sam or whoever else was there would provide the security.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Yeah. I parked my car one time. I was walking up a big driveway, and the guy come right out. Boy, he stopped me right in my tracks. I told him who I was with, and he said. Then he went and said, "Oh, is that?" And he said, "Yeah, he's with me." Blah blah blah, and then that was it. But they were very.
They'd blow you away if they didn't know who you were.
Yeah. I should have just walked in, you know, as a couple. But yeah, regular guys. But there was paranoia going on too, because the regular civilians know that, you know, but they had serious rifles. I mean, you know.
Well, Sam knew that the guys, a lot of guys who were around had big money problems. So when they heard about those card games, they got ideas.
Yeah. Like they would have to buy in for a lot, each guy buy in, and then somebody has to guard the bank. You know, whatever, 5, 6 guys buying in with big amount of money.
They buy in for 25 dimes, 50 dimes.
Big score for somebody, but
there might be at one time, there might be 500 million on the table.
Wow.
Some of those games.
I remember one of them games lasted, well, of course the games could last a long time, but then sometimes they'll set a rule or depending on the circumstances, but I had to go back and forth twice. One time I went back to the club. They said, you got to go back up there. I was like, what? These guys are diehards. Oh, well. Yeah, that was very, very secured places, though.
Joe, I got to get out of here at the phone. Bye, Joe.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Yeah, them card games. Boy, it's hot in here. Them card games, they buy in for 25, 50,000. And if there's 5 or 6 people, do the math. And there was a guy that was in one of the games, and he had like a friend on the street that knew about the games, and he tried to rob it with another guy, but they had masks on, and the guy opened his mouth, and they knew, unless you're gonna kill everybody at the game, they're gonna know who you are, and whatever happened after that, I don't know. So who do we got in here? Happy Philip, RG. You get to a point in life when you give up, especially when you're sick and you feel like shit every day. Well, you got to stay strong, RG and Susie. Arian Brosman, remember that couple that were going around robbing card games and they end up getting killed for it? Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it's a mark where you know there's money, but they have layers of security. They had layers of security. That's all. I mean, Ivan Lore, Susie. Yep. What else we got? Thank you, folks, for coming on in here. I want to watch the rest. There's basketball coming on, the hockey. Jimbo Slice. Hey. Michael Condinas. Yeah, everybody. This new walking regiment. Jeez. What the heck? IH Farmer. Joe, I like your show. I like Brett. Brett's a lot also. Yeah, I don't take no pleasure in. Brett did a nice show walking around in New York and showing places. That was a nice show Brett did. I don't want to continue controversy and all that. I enjoyed that. I watched this show. Brett was walking around showing different places. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's fine with me. I watched it. Yeah, that's okay. What the heck? I'm flexible. Arian, this is baby A. Other account. Where? Yeah. All right. Joel Gold. All right. Nasun. Hey, what's going on there? Constantino, how you feel, buddy? I appreciate the people that come in here. David BMX, how you feel, buddy? Yeah. So I don't want to get into this controversy. I like my show. I don't take in any pleasure in trying to insult people and all of that. I try to raise people's psychology up. I try to spread positive things. And if you want to attack me, I'm going to stick up for myself and I'm going to put it down like a Philadelphia lawyer. I don't know who these other guys they run over, but they overtalk them in the interviews. They overtalk them. I don't need them to run my show. I've got 1,000 subscribers organically with no bells and whistles and all that. I'm fine. I don't want to get into all this hype. They wasted 3 weeks going through all my videos, trying to do this and that. Go do your content. You're a month behind. You're a month behind on your content. Come on, man. Jeez, your viewers are looking for some content. If you want to transfer them over here, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. They're waiting for some more of your stories. I'm not saying Jeff's not a bad documentary guy and all this and that, but just leave it at that. Leave it at that. You're not the sheriff of the real mobsters. You're not the sheriff. If something doesn't make sense to you, you don't qualify. You don't qualify, bro. You're not the sheriff of MobTube. I don't know where your subscribers got you with this megalomaniac thinking apparatus. You're not qualified. So you could sit back there and nit and pick on everything under the sun. You're a reporter, Juan. You're a reporter, I guess. But you could only report on certain things. And then if something doesn't make sense, it's got to be your conclusion. And all your subscribers got to adhere to that. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. I've tried to explain everything. I've tried to counterpoint and react to everything that this guy has said. So why don't we just leave it at that? If you want to keep giving me attention, that's fine with me, but I really don't need it. I'll do my show how I wish. I don't need you so I could get extra views from your camp. I don't need that. Vegas Pete, how you doing, buddy? Where have you been? Oh, in Vegas. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. So leave it at that. I mean, geez, it's a soap opera, but is it All My Children and One Life to Live? Holy cow. Jeez. You know, and then you try to talk about people's appearance. And I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Okay. I don't want to do that. But if you keep picking, I'm going to keep blasting away and you can't win. You can't win. So just leave it at that. I wish the best for you. What you do over there ain't going to make or break me. What you do over there is not going to make or break me. I don't even want your crossovers. I don't need your crossovers. Like, oh, keep talking about the truth sermon. I could just pick up views and subscribers. I'm counting on me for my channel. I'm counting on me. Okay? So that's it. Forgive Jeff. Obviously, he needs to mind his. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's been through in his life. And maybe some things have happened to him and he's got this type of mentality. And well, I like Mikey Scott. I like him and RJ. RJ does his research and stuff in a professional, classy manner. Professional, classy manner. Good-looking guy, very likable. He stays within his talents, and he's real good. And then he's got the real gangster right there. It's a perfect duo. It's a perfect duo. That is one of the greatest shows on YouTube because you got a very inquisitive reporter, knowledgeable, and he presents himself in an upright, classy manner. And him and Mikey got a great dynamic. He's got a great dynamic. It's not like another reporter that just goes around YouTube trying to play the sheriff and whatever, trying to play YouTube sheriff, the guy that's not even qualified. So come on, man. I don't know how to. Do I have to do sign language for the guy? I mean, geez. But I got other stories. I want to talk about cocaine in the mafia and what happened at the club. I can't ask Angelo on some of these things because it would just be so off. I don't want to, just friendly talk. And then all of a sudden, because I want to entertain the viewers, but I just, just a regular talk. But about what has been seen on TV and movies and everything else about cocaine and heroin and crack, and compare and contrast about what you see on the movies and what you read or Googled might not line up in unison. Okay? Mostly everybody's dead. You can research and look everything up till you're blue in the face. Unless there's old timers that are still around, they know the first account vision and they were there. Everything else is compromised. Oh, we'll go to the 302, get Googling. Oh. We'll do this. We'll look here. We'll watch a movie. And then we'll just think that movie is the whole encyclopedia about the mob. Just watch your mob movies, and that's the whole encyclopedia about the mob. And if something doesn't fit in tightly to that, then, oh, geez, it's a 5-alarmer. Come on, folks, get your thinking up. It was supposed to be a secret fraternity, last I knew. Jeez. Come on. Happy Phillip seems to have high opinion on himself. He's only repeating known facts on his channel. No rocket science. Go figure. See, just thinkers. You know, that's obvious and everything, but I got better things to do than just want to just keep, you know, they're over there. Oh, look at what the truth serum said. Oh, rewind it. Oh, look at, really? They're like two women in a knitting circle. Two women in a knitting circle that can't get into the show. They showed their ID at the door. They couldn't get in. Now they're sitting back hollering about the dance. You can't get into the dance. Now they're hollering about it, talking smack. Come on, man. Show a little class. Holy cow. You don't have enough content to go over and research and do documentaries? You don't have enough where all of a sudden you want to ambush me, 1,000 subscribers? For what? Come on, man. I could give you therapy, but it'd be $100 an hour. And I don't want to get into that. I don't want to insult. But I want to insult, but I don't want to insult because they got me nuts. Because if you're going to attack me, I don't care if I'm 60 years old. If I would have, let's just leave it at, this just, you know, David Portney, Barstool. Hey, you want a 60-year-old man challenging Doughboy? Dave Portney, 60-year-old man challenging Doughboy. How many rounds? Barstool, Dave Portney. You want to see? You want to see how many rounds I can last with this guy? Now that'd be entertainment, wouldn't it? Chain smoker, 60-year-old chain smoker, you know. Well, that's a little immature, so now you want to get in a fight? Nah, I mean, what the heck? I mean, I don't know. You want entertainment? I don't care if he was able to bounce me around the ring. He's training and exercising and doing push-ups and everything else. Well, maybe, you know, maybe he might try to beat the crap out of me. But all I need to get in is one, because I believe he might have a glass jaw. But that's immature. That's immature of me. You know, that's immature of me. But if we were in the streets and he wanted to rock and roll, I'd throw. That's immature. That's immature. But yeah, that's immature. So, all right. That's that. It's hot in here. I'm gonna watch the rest. The Rangers were up 1-0, and the basketball game already started. So as far as them guys go, whatever they do, just go ahead and do it. Don't worry about me. If you want to review, keep giving my videos views and advertising my videos on your shows, feel free. But let peasants be peasants. I try to raise up, be kings and queens of your life. Be kings and queens. Don't give up. Keep pushing ahead. You got goals and dreams and aspirations. Hang in there. These are soap operas with very, very compromised thinking people, and you got your lives to live. It's an entertainment and whatever it is, but go out and fulfill things that you are striving for. It's been a long winter. I gained a big gut. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to smoke less, which is tough, but there's real life things that I also try to stress on my channel and add some positivity to my channel. Not this soap opera with Batman and Robin. Holy cow. Jeez. Their tales are flatlining. I tell interesting stories. So there's a library of interesting stories I can tell, whether it's the mafia or not. I'm a talk show host, so I can hang my hat on just being a talk show host. All that recycled mafia stuff, it's flatlining. Get some more skills. You're gonna have to get some more skills, boys. You're gonna have to get, because you're bland. You have any personality. You go back to college or something, or try to get another degree if you're possible. Get some other skills, because flatlining. One guy's got 75,000 subs, the other guy's got 25,000, and the ratio of subs to views is weak. Your ratio of subs to views is weak. It's barely got a pulse. I got 1,000 subscribers and I could get 1,000 views. One's got 75,000 subscribers, does a live stream and gets 300 people. Weak. The sky's the limit for me, talk show host. Well versed in many fields of knowledge, entertainment. I tell good stories. I do comedy skits. The sky's the limit. During a genre, the sky's the limit for me. During a genre that's flatlined, recycled, regurgitated, everything under the sun. They're jealous of me getting a guy from prison to call me. Never been done on YouTube. They're jealous, going, geez, we can't do that. Oh, the truth serum. Oh, let's go in there and hack him and abuse him and everything else and rewind his videos. Sorry, folks. You're not gangsters. I'm not a gangster, but I knew them. I had relationships with these guys. You don't. You can't get in the dance. You're not members. You don't qualify. Most of the recognizable names, wise guys on YouTube now, they'll never go back on that show. They'll never go back on there, because the guy, they've made him. He's been exposed. He's been exposed. He backdoors these guests, then he don't let them speak, and then it's like, is it true? Is it true? All this. Come on, man. Flatlining. Straight up flatlining. Boring introduction. I do all my stuff on the fly. I don't have recorded this or that. I do my stuff on the fly. 500 of them, okay? So that's that. Yeah. Susie, never heard of him till last night. Well, they want to be gangsters. They want to be gangsters. Oh, look, this is where somebody lived. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. So, and it ruffles their feathers. They couldn't go to the dance, That's all there is to it. I don't know. I mean, if they want to continue. That's all. If you want to continue. Don't matter to me. You're just giving my channel more exposure. That's all. And if people come in and say, hey, well, that Joe's not a bad guy, we might watch some of his future content. Well, that's fine with me. I'll try to do the best I can to give you good shows, good content. I'll try to motivate. I'll try to inspire. I'll try to raise you up in all your relationships, your vocation, your job, your schooling, relationships, everything else. Okay? I'm just not a mob hack, and then just put the blinkers on. No. Your lives aren't a soap opera. See, they live on MobTube soap opera, but these are real people. Their families were crying in the parking lots in prison. You got hacks out there trying to be the sheriff of this genre. They never were. They couldn't get next to a gangster. They don't really qualify to speak on it. One guy thinks he's a sheriff. He thinks he's a sheriff. Got a picture of some mob poster in the back. Oh wow, geez, wow, this guy's going gangster. Look at that picture. What is it? A Scarface picture or a Goodfellas picture? How cliche. The sit down. Look at, there's a mob picture on the wall. How cliche. Wow. The sit down. What sit down? You're Amish. whatever you are. What's sit down? You sit down for a buffet? What's sit down? Come on. What's sit down? You dream about a sit down. Yeah, I'm going to name my channel a sit down, and I could fantasize and I could ambush people and be aggressive on the other guys that are guests and everything. You're going to run out of guests. You're going to run out of guests. Get your game up. The platform is flattening out. So, all right, folks. That's that. Jimbo Slice, what's going on? Well, he's got the guy from the NYC. I forgot the name of the channel. I'm not even going to repeat their names anymore. That's all, because they don't qualify anymore. As of today, they don't qualify anymore. They want to come back and they want to hack me on their channels. Go right ahead. I got better things to do. Just you get mosquito bites. So that's that. I don't know how to communicate it any clearer or anything else, but that's the nature of this. You got a guy that wants to be a sheriff on MobTube, and if something doesn't fit into his sketchy information gathering, then, oh Lord, it's not true. Really, folks? Because some mob hack sheriff, the sheriff of MobTube, says it's right or wrong. Wow. That's all. So, all right, folks, that's that. I got to turn this AC back on. I'll try to get another walk in and join me. Watch in the mornings. I walk around the beautiful lake and join. If somebody wants to get in on a walking, some people might be on treadmills or something. Walk, and I like talking while I'm walking and check out the scenery with the beautiful Mother Nature, the birds. I saw a turtle on a log the other day. It was a score. I saw a turtle on a log. Beautiful Mother Nature. So this is kind of negative, stressful stuff, but that's a nice release to go out in beautiful nature and feel alive. It's been a long winter. I got overweight. I lost 30 pounds. I'm going to try to get down to how much I weighed in high school. So that's all. So thank you for the new people that come in. I'll do my best for you to try to give you interesting stories. And that's all. Tell your friends or somebody if you like me. And what more can I say? So that's it, folks. Let the universe bless you. Don't give up on your goals and dreams. You can get there. Just take your time. There's a lot of mental health issues going around. There's a lot of addiction going on. A lot of maladaptive behaviors. Stay in it. You can come back. You can fight back. Okay. You gotta start. You gotta give a starting point. Okay. There has to be a starting point. You can get to your goals and dreams. I'm 60 and I'm still fighting for them. So, all right, folks. I'll talk to you again. I'll probably take a morning walk tomorrow, probably before noon, and I'm gonna try to let's try to go for 3 miles. Let's try to get 3 miles tomorrow. Let's get 3 miles in. Okay? And I'm not going to smoke on those trails. So I'm laying down one law. No smoking on the trails when I'm training. All right? That's it, folks. Have a good evening. Enjoy Labor Day if you got plans for Labor Day and things like that. And be safe. Don't drink and drive. Let somebody drive for you. If you're going to be binging and banging, don't drink and drive. Okay? Don't drink and drive. Sleep on the grass. Sleep somewhere. Don't get in your car or something with the key in the ignition, or because they can still charge you or something if you're drunk with the key in the ignition. Throw the keys on the floor if you need to pass out in your car, because somehow they can make a charge to that or something. But be very careful. Drink in moderation. Okay? So that's that. Tomorrow morning, nature walk. I like the time goes fast when I'm talking, when I'm going back and forth with you, when I'm talking to you back and forth. The time goes fast. I like that. So that's that, folks. All right. Enjoy your evening, and I'll talk to you soon. And let the world and universe bless you and your families. Thank you.